seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Hello, good evening, everybody. This is your host, Clip, by the host of Global Sports, but I'm coming to you live here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. And today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys the fact that the Eagles defeated Washington 27-17 by 10 points. Get you guys for the Rams defeated the Seahawks 20-10. Next to be the Pistons 105-91. Suns beat the Lakers like they did in last year's playoffs 108-90. Get you guys for that Suns going to bring back Joe Johnson to a 10-day contract after he's on a 3-year hiatus. And Lance Stephenson was signed to a 10-day contract as well. Not so good news here is those that Lou Williams and Timothy Luwawu, Kabert, they are placed on COVID protocols. The Hawks, Long Irish Trey Young, Clint Capella, Daniel Gallinari, not look good there. Cole Beasley had COVID, by the way, he's on the COVID reserve list. And he's got mountain symptoms. Latest on Lawrence Taylor probe. And Major's Resurrections, that movie is out right now. And also John Chapter 4 will be out March 24th, 2023. And other news to come, by the way, guys. So that's all the news we have for today. All right, so first things first, I'm just going to start with the fact that the Eagles defeated Washington 27-17 last night. So, yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one, guys. So, yeah, Eagles beat the Washington. And Eagles may have a chance to come back and probably secure a playoff spot, which they could do. So, Eagles are a team to look out for. I can tell you about that. They're going to be tough to beat, and even though they may not be all that good, but they still got it. Giants on the flip side, their season's done. And even though Danny Jones, he's been shut down for the rest of the season, that's it for him. So he's done. So the Eagles on the other side, they just took out Washington 27-17. And the Eagles may have a chance to go second place. Not just that, they could, however, win the division, which they could do. So, well, not against the G-Men, That's like them. The Giants are beating them this past season, and they're gonna be. And Giants are gonna beat the Eagles yet again come Sunday, which they will. I look forward to that. So, that's all I can say about that, everybody. All right, that's all there's for that. Also, the Rams defeated the Seahawks 20-10. That was a good game by the Rams. Are 10-4 right now, so Rams looking pretty good. They may secure their they got a playoff spot, by the way. So the Rams, the other side, they may well indeed make it to the Super Bowl, but can they make it back home and to SoFi? That's a big question. That's the team to look out for. Better look out. Also, guys, you have the Knicks defeating the Pistons 105-91. Julius Randle had 21 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Kemba Walker had scored 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. Evan Fournier had scored 22 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Mitch Robinson had 17 points, 14 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Saddiq Bey scored 15 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Trey Lyles, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. SaBen Lee scored 16 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Cory Joseph scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Hamidou Diallo scored 10 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 steals. So, Knicks, they look pretty good so far. They're only 14-17, but hopefully the Knicks they get some more wins, which they must get. And that's all I need to know. That's all I got to say about that, everybody. So I hope the Knicks they win more games. That's all I got to know on that. So I hope the Knicks do better, play better, and hopefully they'll win a lot more games. That's what they got to do. I'm looking forward to that. Also, another thing I want to get you guys into that Suns beat the Lakers 108-90. Now, Devin Booker scored 24 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal. DeAndre Ayton scored 19 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals. CB3 had 11 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal. Javale McGee had scored 10 points and rebounds, 1 block. MIkal Bridges scored 14 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal, 2 blocks. Payne has scored 10 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals. Cam Johnson, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. LeBron James scored 34 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals. Russell Westbrook, 22 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Chirariza, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal. Lakers, I know what's going on there, but they need to get their rest together. So, they don't have 83, so still, even though they have AD, who still deal with an injury, by the way. So, I'm not sure the Lakers are going to do. So that's a big question. How the Lakers going to do? So they didn't do so well last night, though, after they lost to the Suns, the team that already took them out in last year's playoffs. So That's a big question. I was going to say, Lakers really get back into it. Let me know the country about that. I'm just not sure on everybody. And they're supposed to play again, Christmas, by the way, as well against the Nets. So that's all there's you need to know on everybody. And hopefully they will do just that. So that's what I'm looking for. And that's awesome others I want to get you guys into, by the way, that latest on the Lawrence Taylor probe that Lawrence Taylor he was arrested this past week, but he was arrested for living in a hotel for months, failing to reveal that to cops, failed to inform them. He left his permanent registered address back in April. Now Taylor moved to Florida in a Florida hotel on April 2nd and lived there without notifying the cops. Now, Lawrence Taylor, if you guys remember, he was arrested. He was arrested and charged for failing to register as a sex offender. He's in the middle of a divorce, by the way, as well. So that's not looking good there. I could tell you about that. And honestly, his season's over. He's retired, by the way, but he may face repercussions ahead, though, because now remember, Lawrence Taylor was arrested and charged for failing to register as a sex offender. He was labeled a sex offender back in his 2011 case, and he was arrested on that and charged for that. He was pled not guilty to 2 felony charges in a sex offender case as well. So that's going to be coming to question right there. So that's it. The only question we got to ask ourselves: what's next? What repercussions could await Lawrence Taylor on that? That's all there is you need to know, and that's all I got to say. Also, another news I want to get you guys into that Lou Williams and Timothy Luwawu Kamara, they have been added to the Hawks COVID protocols or COVID reserve list, along with Ice Trae Young, Clint Capella, and Danilo Gallinari as well. So not looking good there. And also the fact that Lance Stephenson got signed to a 10-day contract offer, along with Malcolm Hill and Wes. It wasn't due. I wasn't due. So Wes, it wasn't due, by the way. So that's all that you need to know on that, everybody. So that's some Lance Stephenson surprising news coming back. By the way, they play for the Grand Rapids in the G League. Best news yet there. Other news here that Cells, they have brought back Double J, Joe Johnson, to a 10-day offer. So that's after he's on a 3-year hiatus. So that's a big question. That's a big one right there. So that's a good one. Even though he probably did retire, by the way. So who knows? And he did play for the not for Big Baller Brand, but Ice Cube's 3-point league as well. So that is all I can say on that, everybody. And yeah, that's all there's you to know on that. Also some other news here I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Cole Beasley has COVID, adding him to the COVID reserve list as well, and he had mild symptoms, so really not look good there. I can tell you about that. So you need to know on that. Also, some other news here I want to get you guys to. Well, breaking news here that Luka Doncic has entered COVID protocols, by the way. It's very unclear if he had COVID protocols or not. We don't know that. It's very unclear if he had COVID or not. So he is entering COVID protocols. He may have came into contact with someone that had COVID. So that's the big question I was going to ask right there. And that's not look good. That's not going to look good for Luka Doncic, by the way. It's just a heavy Christmas game. That's what they're playing, though. So really not look good there. Really not look good there. So that's the question I was going to ask. And to everything, all the news you need to know. So tell us for that, everybody. And so Luka Doncic has been placed in the COVID reserve list for everybody. He's entering COVID protocols. He'll be doing 10 days of quarantine. He's going to have two negative test results before he comes back. So that is all I can say on that, everybody. So not look good for Luka Doncic. I can tell you about that. Some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that the Sonic IDW 47 comic is out right now, guys. Check that out. The best news yet there. Also, guys, the Matrix Resurrections movie is out right now as well. It's theaters today. HBO Max and theaters near you. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that John Wick Chapter 4, that will be coming out March 24th. March 23rd in 2023. So yeah. That's all I can say on that, everybody. So yes, John Wick Chapter 4 will be coming out March 23rd in 2023 or March 2023, guys. So you guys have seen the teaser trailer. Check it out, guys. That is all there needs to know. And yeah, surprised a lot of people. So that's everything you know in there, everybody. So John Wick Chapter 4 out March 2023. And that's the best you got there, everybody. Also, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Rob Salah, he's the Jets coach. He has COVID, by the way, so not look good there. I can tell you about that. And not looking good there. He's got 2 negative test results before he comes back. So really not look good there, everybody. Also, some others and others I want to get you guys into, by the way. One shout out to Megan Trainor, Jordan Sparks, Luther Campbell, Connie Mack, Lake Connie Mack, The Baby, DJ Assassin, Janelle, Roner, Jennifer Hawkins, Tacey Lawrence, Gary Anderson, Youngster CPT, Nelly, Gurcio, Dina Meyer, Gabriel Medina, Corey Cother, Tia Flago, Blake Davis, Brooke Nevin, Nick Johnson, Mia Tyler, Joanne Kelly, Big Tigger, M. Sheldon, Weiler of Art of Fighting 3, and Galford of Samurai Showdown 2019. So birthday wishes, shout out, sweets. Please be sure to do some everybody. That is everything you need to know in that. That's all I can say. So that's the best you get there. And that's all I can think of right there, ladies. That's all the news you got to know on that. So that's all I can say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do right there for the Khalil Sportsboard. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sportsboard YouTube channel. Face the page by any and all means necessary. What are your thoughts, your response, your tweets of the Eagles being down the Washington 27-17 last night? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just mention. You think Eagles have a chance of getting back to the playoffs as well? Let me know about that. I will address my take. You think they can overtake the Cowboys? Let me know about that, everybody. I will address my for sure as well. You know, the Rams defeating the Seahawks 20-10. Let me know in the comments about that. I will address much. You think the Rams are going to make it home to Super Bowl 56 at their home turf? Let me know about that because they're going to be the X factor. Look out for them. So I can say about that. You know, the Knicks defeating the Pistons 105-91. Let me know about that as well. I will address the sponsor for sure, buddy. That's everything you see on that. I believe the Knicks are going to come back, which they will. So that's all I can say about that. Wait, that's on Joe Johnson coming back by the Celtics under attended contract. He did play for the Big Three basketball as well. So yeah, that's what there's I can say on that. So if we get thoughts, everybody, I will just make sure he has been in a 3-year hiatus as well. So let me know in the comments about that. Joe Johnson come back with the Celtics, by the way, on a 10-day contract. Let me know about that. Doesn't Lance Stevenson come back to a 10-day contract with the Hawks? Let me know about that. Doesn't Lou Williams and Timothy Luawu, Cabaret, Ice Trey Young, Clint Capella, Dylan Gallinari on the Hawks co-reserve list. So let me know in the comments about that. I'll just share, buddy. What are those? Cole Beasley having Cole, by the way, even though he's got Miles sentence, by the way, and he's on the co-reserve list. So let me know in the comments about that. What your thoughts or your response are? I'll just share, buddy. Told you know on that. Your thoughts on the latest on the Lawrence Taylor issues, even though he has been arrested and charged for failing to register sex offender, and he pled not guilty to two felony charges in sex offender case. And he was arrested and charged for failing to register sex offender, failed to notify the police about his permanent registered address back in April. So let me know in the comments about that. What repercussions he's going to await him. Let me know about that. I will address my response to that for sure, buddy. Your thoughts on Sling IDW comic, IDW 47 comic out right now. So that's all I'll say about that. Your thoughts on the Matrix Resurrections movie that's out right now as well. Let me know in the comments about that. What are your thoughts on John Wick Chapter 4 coming out on March 23rd in 2023? Let me know about that. Everybody, I'll just want to share by. It's all you need to know on that. So, your brother wishes out Youngster, CBT, Megan Trainor, Jordan Sparks, Luther Campbell, Connie Mack, The Baby, DJ Assassin, Janelle Roner, Jennifer Hawkins, Tazy Lawrence, Gary Anderson, Diana Miner, Gabriel Medina, Corey Cother, Natalie Gurcio, Youngster CBT, Nick Johnson, Mia Tyler, Tia Flago, Blake Davis, Brooke Nevin, Joanne Kelly, and Big Tigger. Eva Weiler, Art of Fighting 3, and M. Sheldon, and even Galford of Samurai Showdown. So let me know in the comments about out. And somebody birthday wishes, shout tweets. Everybody, please be sure to do so that. That's everything you need to know on that. That's all I can say about that. Your thoughts? Oh, also, what are your thoughts on Luka Doncic entering COVID protocols as well? So, what are your thoughts about that? Let me know in the comment section. I will address about sure, buddy.
That's all I'm saying. That's a very clear if he was vaccinated. So let me know about that, everybody. I'll just sure over you got the booster shot. So let me know in the comment section about that. I was just not sure, but that's all I can say about that. I'm back for a breaking news times like I think somebody so a whole lot more in the Khalil Sports. At this sports later, as you guys know, it's all I got. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Merry Christmas, everybody. Be sure to celebrate Christmas, especially Khalil Sports Sport coming this Saturday on Christmas Day. So stay tuned for that. And I'll be for breaking news sometimes live next month soon to a whole lot more than Khalil Sports with everything sports later. And everything you got notes all got to say. Take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe with them. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.